And surely one of the title favourites, the Latvian, up against Venus Williams. Two former Grand Slam champions. We'll go toe-to-toe. Match number 3 in Birmingham.
Jelena Ostapenko.
Jelena Ostapenko will get us going.
Ready, play.
How about that for a start from Venus? She's always had tremendous footwork. And even at the ripe old age of 43, she moves so well. Fabulous return. Ostapenko, 17 years the junior, but with a wealth of experience herself.
15 on.
It was a good victory against Linda Noskova in round 1 on Tuesday. Very strong third set from Ostapenko. Won it 6-1. Dropped just 2 points on serve in the opening set. She served really well, bar a blip in the second set against the Czech. Dropped only 4 points on serve in the decider. Largely a very impressive performance against a highly talented player in Noskova. That's superb. Ostapenko finding her range immediately.
Game of Ostapenko. First game.
Good start for Ostapenko. Yeah, both their previous 2 meetings came in 2017. They met in the Wimbledon quarter-finals that year. It was a straight sets win, a tough one though, 6-3, 7-5 for Venus. They also met in the WTA finals later on that year. Venus won that one in 3 sets, 7-5 in the decider. So she does have previous against Ostapenko. Almost.
15-11.
Excellent serving. One of the biggest serves of all time on the Hologic WTA Tour. Confident start on serve. At her peak on serve, she was averaging around about 113 miles an hour. Wasn't uncommon for her to go near the 200 kilometers an hour or 125 miles per hour mark. She was that good. She still is. That is an absolute ripper of a return.
40-15.
Read it superbly. And again from Ostapenko.
40-30.
She does possess that much power from the back of the court. When she's on her game, there isn't much you can do about it. Very few players on the tour can live with Ostapenko when she's on song.
Game Williams.
Can't do it for a third time though, and Venus Williams off and running with a gritty hold.
1 game out.
Currently on 98 grass court career wins. Can she reach a century this week?
15 love.
Ostapenko playing in Birmingham for a 5th time in her career, quarter-finalist 7 years ago and 4 years ago. Absolutely flying through this service game. It's been a pretty solid season for her. 20 match wins so far. .33 wins last season, but she's on course to move close to that or even beyond it. Another rapid-fire holds from the Latvian. So far, so good. In terms of service, 3 successive holds between Ostapenko and Venus Williams. And Ostapenko has a 2-1 lead.
Time.
Jelena Ostapenko has reached back-to-back Eastbourne finals. Eastbourne next week. Venus Williams out to stop her today. Win over Georgie. Was her first on this surface since beating Bujanescu at Wimbledon 2 years ago.
15 love.
How about that from Venus?
Thank you.
That strapping on the right knee was there for all to see on Monday against Georgie. She somehow came through.
30-15.
Super serving again from Venus. 2 tour wins this season. The other, apart from the Georgie win, was against Katie Volinets in Auckland back in January. Can't leave anything short for Ostapenko.
30 on.
Perfect height and dispatched. Certainly finding her range on serve. Second ace for Venus.
Yes.
First test for either player really on serve. Ostapenko hunting for this break. It was a fabulous return once again.
Advantage Ostapenko.
She is an exceptional returner, Ostapenko. Moves deceptively well. Break point.
Yes.
Well, Venus is certainly going to have to be accurate with her first serves because Ostapenko ranks in the top 15 on the tour for second serve return points won. She's going to have to be careful.
Advantage Venus.
It's an array of power hitting at the moment from the second seed. Again, the perfect height for it. Not quite flat enough from Venus Williams.
Advantage Williams.
That will do. Second hold of the match for Williams.
2 games off.
And keeping Ostapenko at arm's length, but that was a severe test. Ostapenko was beginning to find her rhythm on return. She's equally explosive, backhand and forehand side. Williams is going to have to be very, very precise.
Love it.
Oh, that's the first blemish for either player. Double fault number 1.
15 love.
Well, a couple of double faults in the space of 3 points. Brilliant. There was a wide chasm of space for Ostapenko to aim at. And she found the space. However, this is a chance. Break point, Venus Williams. What a serve that is, under pressure. First serve percentage is severely dipped in this service game for the Latvian. It's in the low 50s at the moment. Oh, that's superb. It's a piece of Venus Williams' brilliance. How on earth did she pull that off? That full stretch. Another chance. She's got it. First bit of daylight between the two players. And the first break goes the way of the American. Venus Williams steals a march on Jelena Ostapenko. She leads 3-2.
Time.
26 years after her Wimbledon debut, Venus Williams will be featuring at SW19 again in a couple of weeks after being given a wild card. She's looking for valuable practice in the lead up, and she's hunting a quarter-final spot in Birmingham. Cincinnati 2019 was the last time she found herself in a quarter-final on the WTA Tour. Can she get there today? She has the break in the opening set, serving for a 4-2 lead. Another swipe from Ostapenko. Outstanding. Cross-court forehand brilliance from Jelena Ostapenko. Not quite flat enough against from Williams. A couple of times now. And again. And again from Ostapenko. Yet another return winner.
Pick up the ball, please, behind you. Thank you.
3 break points. What a superb response from Ostapenko. That is exactly how you respond after being broken. And Venus Williams is broken to love. And that is 3 each. The lead did not last long.
Latvian.
First serve accuracy, certainly dipping. Oh, she's found it.
Love 30.
Sensational from Williams. Not the worst shot from Ostapenko, but that is brilliant, right on the line. Ostapenko needed that. Otherwise, she was love 40 down. It's a brilliant point. And it was a very good second serve.
30 out.
Sailing well beyond the baseline from Williams, unforced error. Driven down the line and away for yet another winner. Back-to-back games for the Latvian, and a good recovery after falling behind. Ostapenko just nudges in front. On serve though, 4-3.
Time.
Well, Venus Williams did feature in Zetogenbosch last week as a wild card. Lost to Switzerland's Celine Naif in 3 sets. That was her first match on the tour since her Auckland's second round defeat to Zhu Lin in January. Just trying to find that bit of freshness back on the circuit. 3-4 down, opening set. It's only a 5th match of the season today at tour level.
Lothesay.
It was a good strike, just slightly off radar, off the Williams forehand.
Birmingham.
First of the match for Venus Williams in terms of double faults. Ostapenko on 2. Approaching half an hour. Well, this could get very interesting. A couple of chances here for Ostapenko to streak away towards the business end of this opening set. It's well saved. Very important that she landed that first serve. Because Venus Williams has not landed a single point on a second serve yet. Still break point though. Again, she finds the first serve into the body. Both of them saved. Third chance coming.
Ostapenko.
It's a big break to the murmurs of this Ann Jones centre court crowd. Jelena Ostapenko now one game away from having 1 foot in the quarterfinals. What a chance this is now for the Latvian, the second seed, to serve out this set. What a great response as well, from falling a break down and now a break in front.
Next. Versus.
3 games on the spin for the second seed. Just snatched at that forehand slightly. Wins so far today for Rebecca Marino, Magdalena Freck, and the top seed Barbora Krejcikova on this court just before this match. Potapova McNally into a third set. The opening set not done just yet. Venus Williams scrapping away. Tremendous. Another missile from Ostapenko. Inching closer. On the brink now of the opening set. Set point. Jelena Ostapenko. Delightful. 4 games on the spin and the opening sets for Jelena Ostapenko, who is in the groove this evening in Birmingham. Venus Williams started well and led by a break. Ostapenko roared back. She takes the opener 6-3.
Time.
Excellent work so far from Jelena Ostapenko. The crowd is certainly against her. Venus Williams had a 3-2 lead in that opening set, but 4 games on the spin, reeled off by the second seed.
Williams.
Secured the opening set in 35 minutes. Venus Williams, a set that she has to win if she's to prolong her stay in Birmingham. A lot of seeds eliminated already. Bernarda Pera, Magdalene Netz, Zheng Shuai, Annalena Kalinina and Castella all out. Krejcikova, Ostapenko and Potapova, the only seeds remaining. And Potapova is in a fight in the third set on court 1.
15-all. Minutes. Percent.
Cannot afford to drop serve here. Early days in the second set, but this feels like a key game for Williams to stop the momentum that Ostapenko has built up. It's a good serve. Points 1 on first serve in the low 60s for Venus. Ostapenko in the high 70s.
Presence.
It's actually a very good serve from Williams down the tee, but Ostapenko with a fabulous return. Really venomous return again from the Latvian. But the error on the forehand this time as she tried to go down the line. It's a bit of a swing and a miss from Venus.
Deuce.
Ball whistling past her. Again, hit with tremendous ferocity from the racket of Ostapenko.
Advantage, Williams.
Unforced errors creeping in from the Latvian. Again, it was another good return, tremendous depth on it, but couldn't quite back it up. Desperately needs to hold here. And does.
Game winner.
A significant hold for Venus Williams. Off and running in the second set. And she stops the run at 4 for Ostapenko in terms of games. Williams draws first blood in the second set. "35 minutes, set 1. A couple of aces apiece. First serve percentage in favour of the American, but look at the first serve points won. Massively in favour of Ostapenko. Venus Williams as well didn't hit us, or win rather, a single point on her second serve in that set. The second serve routinely picked off by a fabulous returning performance from the Latvian, who conjured 2 breaks of serve. Almost.
Latvian.
Well.
Love 30.
You do have to expect the odd unforced error from Ostapenko. It's just the way she plays. High winners, high unforced errors. And also mixed with some brilliant serving. That was a super one down the tee.
15-30.
The 1-2 punch again from the second seed.
30 out.
A good time to find your first serve. Super serve out wide as well. 3 points on the spin from love 30 down. Ace number 3 for the Latvian.
Deuce.
Oh, what a return. Absolutely
Advantage,
fabulous.
Williams.
Second serve was a bit short, tremendous height for her. Oh, goodness me, did she take that well. Break point.
Deuce.
Expertly saved. followed by a forehand winner.
Advantage Ostapenko.
What was a golden opportunity for Venus Williams to break. Is it slipping away? Just a little bit erratic at the moment. The 26-year-olds. Another brilliant Williams return. And another break point. Chance goes begging. Those are the chances that you have to take. Another double fault.
Advantage Williams.
It's been an inconsistent service game, this, from Ostapenko. Double fault number 3 in the match. And another chance here for Venus Williams. Agonizing. Yeah, it was a good height for Ostapenko. Williams could only jab the return back. Super serve. And what a key hold that could prove to be. Under severe pressure from the 7-time Grand Slam champion. But Ostapenko comes through it. Those are the moments you feel that Venus Williams has to try and seize. The right knee seems to be holding up okay at the moment.
Lotus Classic. Final.
Has always had one of the best serves the tour has ever seen. And another. Back-to-back for Venus. could see what she was trying to do, drill the backhand down the line, but just seemed to rush it. Five titles on grass in her career, all of them at Wimbledon. It was almost the perfect backhand. A whisker away from nicking the line. Bit of focus and concentration required here. A little bit of a glare perhaps from the evening sunshine in Birmingham. That's another key hold. Venus Williams is hanging in there, showing that trademark tenacity. And she's proving a match for Ostapenko in the early stages of this second set. She takes a 2-1 lead.
Time.
41st edition of this tournament at the Edgbaston Priory Club in Birmingham. Venus Williams against Jelena Ostapenko. Second round match. Towards 7 o'clock local time. Ostapenko with the first set in the bag, but trailing 1-2, second set.
Wait, please. Perfect.
I can tell you as well that Katie McNally is one game away from a surprise victory over Anastasia Potapova. Looks like at the moment, another seed is going to bite the dust in Birmingham. Potapova goes out. We're left with Ostapenko and Krejcikova.
$59. Out. 30.
It's a great shot from Ostapenko, but it wasn't needed in the end. Call from Paula Vieira Souza, our Brazilian chair umpire. Certainly not been vintage Ostapenko in this second set. Quite a few unforced errors creeping into play. Largely pretty impressive season so far, though, for the world number 17. Brilliant. Once again, on the backhand side. Ostapenko with another flash of brilliance. Holds firm again. It's 2 apiece at the start of this tight second set. She's had her moments this year, Ostapenko. Venus Williams may well be struggling here. It's this right knee, which did trouble her in round 1 against Georgie. Just got to hope that she's okay, but it's a recurring problem for the American. Treatment certainly required.
Ladies and gentlemen, Williams will receive a medical timeout on the court.
Officially a medical timeout for
Yes, sure.
Venus Williams. I think we're all wondering how she pulled it off against Georgie the other day. Had a lot of physical issues in that match. And actually took a medical timeout just 5 games into that match against the Italian. Her right knee was strapped for the whole match. But she has had a couple of very lengthy injury layoffs. Managed to push through those physical limitations in that grueling encounter against Georgie. But I just wonder if today is going to be a step too far for the American. Ostapenko certainly a step up in ranking. Top 20 player. Former Grand Slam champion herself. Crowd certainly want to see more tennis on Ann Jones centre court. Who will be our next Birmingham champion? The likes of Sharapova, Jankovic, Linar, Anna Ivanovic, Angie Kerber, Madison Keys, Kvitova, Barty have all won here since the turn of the millennium. On Jabeur and Beatrice Haddad-Maia are our most recent Birmingham champions. Who will it be in 2023? Ostapenko, you have to think, has an incredible chance now with the exodus of the seeds. She was one of the favourites for the title anyway at the start of the tournament, but given that she's one of very few remaining seeds, her and Krejcikova have got to be the favourites, given their respective rankings. A little mini fight back from Potapova on court 1. It's trimmed the gap to 5-4 against Katie McNally in that deciding set. Venus Williams, one of the most loved characters in the game. The crowd desperate for her to continue, but with Wimbledon on her mind in a couple of weeks' time,
Remaining 1 minute.
she won't want to put herself through unnecessary risk, Venus Williams. She's already kind of outdone pre-tournament predictions. Nobody expected her to beat Georgie. And she came through. It was already going to be a tall order against Ostapenko. But if the knee isn't right, she won't want to jeopardise her chances of featuring at Wimbledon in a couple of weeks' time. Quarter-final day in Birmingham tomorrow. We have had thunderstorm warnings across the UK all week, really.
Time for treatment.
Had a downpour in Birmingham earlier on today, which disrupted the Castella-Freck match on this court. But the forecast is clear for tomorrow. No rain forecast at the moment. But let's hope it stays that way. Jelena Ostapenko came through that match against Sorana Castella in 3 sets earlier. Krejcikova straight sets win in the all-Czech battle. Top seed going through 6-4, 6-4. Wins also for Rebecca Marino today against the American Emina Bektas. And Venus Williams back on court. And just listen to the acclaim that she gets. She's popular everywhere she goes. I'm afraid to say the movement does not look great at present. Let's hope she can continue. She's going to give it a go.
Two games off.
Medical timeouts in successive matches for Venus. On serve in the second set, 2 apiece.
Rothesay.
Ostapenko right now will be thinking, let's make my opponent move. This is the chance for the break. Just a reminder that Ostapenko has never beaten Venus Williams in her career. This is their 3rd meeting. Didn't even thrash at that return, just placed it beautifully. Wonderful shot from Ostapenko. Dug out a big first serve.
15-30.
And this is trouble.
15-40.
Break point time. The return game has been such a threat all match. But Williams holds firm for now. Malfunctioning forehand this time from the number 2 seed. It's long, and that's the break. You have to think there is only one winner now. Ostapenko gets the decisive breakthrough in the middle of the second set. Already up by a set and eyeing up the quarterfinals. She leads 3-2 in the second.
Time.
It's time running out for Venus Williams. Ostapenko leads by a set and a break. Huge favourite now to go on and book her spot in the quarterfinals. Magdalena Frech awaiting the winner. Super serve out wide. Key difference today really between the two players has been the points won on first and second serve. Venus hasn't done a bad job on first serve, but the second serve has been routinely picked off. It's in that time. We've seen a few errors today from Ostapenko's racket, but that was flawless. Whistles through that service game in a flash. And that is 4-2, and Ostapenko is only 2 games away. What can Venus Williams conjure up from here? That's it. It's brilliant. Ostapenko had to adjust. It was a serve that came right at her. Just a bit of footwork. And it's the return winner off the backhand. Much better first serve this time. Second serve has been the issue today. Only 3 points taken on it throughout the entire match.
Next. Second service. Next. Second service.
Moving Venus around the back of the court. Very hefty first serve from Williams. Had to win that point. Again, a super body serve.
40-30.
Well, it was very close, but it was out. And Venus Williams will take that.
New ball, please.
A matter of millimetres, and Williams holds firm for now. She trails, though, by 4-3 in the second set.
Time.
Venus Williams on just her second appearance in Birmingham. Made the quarterfinals on a previous appearance in 2019. Aiming for the last 8 today. Taken out by Ash Barty 4 years ago at the last 8 stage. Another ace, though, from the Latvian, who is hunting a third quarterfinal in Birmingham. Oh. More brilliance, more power. Sometimes you just have to hold your hands up. That was too good. Second ace of this service game. Beaten at this stage in the last 2 editions of this tournament. But she's finding her groove now. What a service game that was. Featuring 3 aces in that game alone. And Ostapenko is 1 game from the quarterfinals. Closing in. Beaten by Diana Yastremska at this stage last year, by Teresa Martinsova at this stage in 2021. It does look as if, though, Ostapenko is about to take her place in the last 8. Oh, serving to stay in the match. It goes long. How about that? If she does hold here, it would at least make Ostapenko work for it. The gap is only a break. It can all still change. Haven't seen too many of those from either player. That's now 3 each. The second serve was straight into the Ostapenko hitting zone. It was at the perfect height for the Latvian. Bit of tension around Anne Jones' centre court. It's long from Ostapenko. And a mightily relieved Venus Williams has the advantage. Oh, tremendous. Once again. And once again, picking off that second serve. Absolutely no joy at all for Williams on second serve today. Off the frame.
Advantage, Williams. Next service.
Another super forehand swipe. Brings it back to deuce. Supreme hitting once again from the second seed. It's long. And time is running out now for Venus Williams. Match point time for Jelena Ostapenko. Match point is saved. Ostapenko can only find the net. What a serve that is. Full credit, Venus Williams. She is still alive. The fire is still burning. She was match point down, she saved it, and she's still going. She claws her game back. But Ostapenko will serve for the match next.
Time.
Here's the opportunity for Jelena Ostapenko. Eastbourne champion 2 years ago. Wimbledon semi-finalist 5 years ago. Serving for a place in the Birmingham quarterfinals. Oh, Williams letting rip
Love 15.
with that return. Where did that come from? That's out of the Ostapenko playbook.
Love 30.
You just never know. Bit of tension in the arm of Ostapenko. Double faulting, love 30. Much better. Found the first serve that time. Such a clean hitter. Very few on the talk and matcher. Well, well. Can Venus Williams pull something out of the bag here? Double break point to prolong this match.
Tennis. Pass. 30.
It's an outstanding serve. Still one more to save. She had match point, remember, in the previous game. Too powerful. Lovely technique on the forehand there from Ostapenko. If she does go through, Ostapenko, she'll want to try and reduce those double faults. Another break point. It's a stinging return from Venus Williams, who is still alive.
5 game result.
Ostapenko serving for the match, and Venus Williams stops her in her tracks. On we go. If she can force a decider. The crowd want to see more tennis. They want a third set. The next job, hold firm on serve. Another winner. Just wonder if there's a good omen here for Venus Williams. Only 4 players have featured in more 3-set matches in 2023 than Jelena Ostapenko. It's wide though. And this could be trouble. Just wide. Wasn't much in it. Or was it? Well, my eyes deceived me. Break points, multiple break points. Second serve to come as well. What a chance for Ostapenko. Still an uphill task from here, but that's one of them chalked off. Really aggressively played from Venus Williams. She has to come out fighting, and she is at the moment. One of the best points she's played in the match. One more to save. Full credit, Venus Williams, once again. Love 40 down and back to deuce. Ostapenko, 3 chances coming and going.
Williams.
4 successive points for the American. It's long. And at the very worst, Venus Williams will have a tiebreak in the second set. At the very worst. She's alive and kicking. That's 3 games on the spin. And she takes the lead deep into the second set, 6-5.
Time.
A bit more excitement around Ann Jones centre court than there was even 10-15 minutes ago, because Venus Williams has given herself a great chance of forcing a deciding set. Jelena Ostapenko has had a match point, but now she finds herself serving to stay in the second set. She's having a bit of a wobble at the moment, the Latvian. super stuff.
Love 15.
Different, more aggressive approach about Venus at the moment. Super volley. That's wide, it's well wide.
Love 30.
What's happening to Jelena Ostapenko at the moment?
Love 40.
She's lost her rhythm. 3 set points for Venus Williams. Credit to Ostapenko, it was a gutsy second serve, plenty of pace on it.
15-40.
Past the hour and 40 mark. And 2 more set points for Williams. On to a third set we go. Take a bow, Venus Williams. She looked down and out, but she is very much alive. She takes the second set incredibly from 5-3 down. She takes it 7-5 in an hour and 6 minutes.
Time.
Almost a carbon copy of the opening set. Ostapenko took the last 4 games of the opener, and Venus took the last 4 games of the second. Tremendous fight back.
Final 10.
Onto a decider for a place in the quarterfinals here in Birmingham. Venus beaten in the first round at the Latvian Open in the Netherlands last week. Targeting the last 8.
Love 15.
A snappy return from Ostapenko to begin the third. Well, Ostapenko was convinced that the call came, backed up by Paulo Vieira Souza.
30-15.
Perfect placement. Still away off Ostapenko's tally, but up to 6. Fine service game to begin the third set from Venus Williams. Concession of just 1 point. She holds firm. Super comeback. 66 minutes. It was a lengthy old set. First serve percentage, an improvement for Ostapenko, in fact. But look at the first serve points won from Venus Williams. That was a vast improvement from the opening set, 78%. And that was enough to do the job.
Love 15.
All is not going her way at the moment.
Love 40.
It's beginning to unravel for the number 2 seed. Three break points. It's wide. And the first break point is taken. Ostapenko is now staring at a deficit. A breakdown in the decider. Can Williams pull off another 3-set victory? Ostapenko does have a good record across the distance in 2023. Slip from Venus. Yeah, well, fine.
Perfect. Let's. Perfect.
The same outcome. Goes for exactly the same placement. Finds the power. 7th ace. spectacular.
30-15.
She's getting stronger and stronger as this match is wearing on. Jelena Ostapenko is going to have to conjure something here because her usual game plan is not working. Ostapenko is going to have to try and mix things up.
Next. First.
That's much better.
40-30.
Well, she's still frustrated with herself, but that was absolutely terrific. Certainly always had this attacking weaponry in her locker, Jelena Ostapenko. For the first time in quite a while, Venus Williams coming under a bit of pressure on serve. Really good recovery from the second seed. Looked like Williams had done enough, but Ostapenko managed to get down and scoop that back. Break point. The break back from Ostapenko. A roar of delight as well from the Latvian. Another twist in this pulsating encounter. Back on serve in the decider.
Time.
One more place in the quarterfinals at stake in Birmingham. Anastasia Potapova, incredibly, has come back to beat Katie McNally on court 1. Potapova is into the quarterfinals. Who is going to join her? This one finally poised. Very, very hard to pick a winner at the moment. Venus Williams has been the better player in the last 20 minutes to half an hour. Ostapenko, though, has a route back.
Rothesay.
They're proving increasingly problematic.
First of all, good. First of all.
What? She needs it in the net. Yeah, there was a call. It's my point. You didn't put the ball in the court. Yeah, there was a call. It's my point. You put it in the play. It's not her point. Call Donna. Call Donna. Call Supervisor. Call Supervisor. That's a question of fact. It's my point. Jelena, that's a question of fact, and that I have the decision on that.
There was a correction from one of the line judges. But Paula Vieira Souza is unmoved. Just needs to try and keep it together, Ostapenko. Took the pace off the second serve and then dictated from the baseline.
Left. First service.
Much better.
30-15.
Good thump down the line. That's a fabulous return.
30-all.
It's just the perfect placement, and didn't really give Ostapenko enough time to adjust her body. Venus was disappointed with that. Would have at least wanted Ostapenko to work for it. It's a sizzler. Trademark Ostapenko.
You all please. 2 games on.
Right, back in it now. 2 apiece. Oh, what a match for this centre court crowd to feast on. Potapova McNally was meant to be after this one, but had to have a change of plans due to the rain delay in the long-running first match between Kostaya and Freck. Seen some brilliant matches today in Birmingham. Hasn't had much joy today, Ostapenko, with the drop shots. Has attempted a couple. First serve was magnificent, but the forehand not so. Went for the big return winner.
30-15.
Couldn't pull it off. She did that time, though.
30 all.
Only really knows one way, Jelena Ostapenko. One of the best grass court players of all time. Absolutely dominated the grass court swing for around a decade, from 2000 to 2009. Reached 8 Wimbledon finals in 10 years during that period. Venus Williams winning 5 of those finals. Another hold. On to 3-2.
Williams leads by 3, game secure.
Venus moves ahead 26 minutes into the deciding set.
Time.
Now over to Jelena Ostapenko. Suffered a shock second round exit at the French Open to Peyton Stearns. Hasn't played since. This is her first tournament since the French. Trying to find her rhythm again. 2-3 down.
Love to feel.
Largely a very good season so far for Ostapenko. Australian Open quarter-final. Beat Goff, lost to Rybakina in the last 8. Semi-final run in Rome as well.
Love 30.
Never really looked set there on the forehand. Didn't really get hold of it in true Ostapenko style. Caught the line.
30. On. Thank you.
All is not well with Ostapenko at the moment. Too many unforced errors. And look at this. Break point, Venus Williams. Great serve. Williams managed to dig out some sort of a return, but not enough pace on it. Not flat enough.
Advantage.
Well, getting herself out of a jam. Into double figures for aces. Brilliant serving from Ostapenko. Under severe pressure, but comes through. 3-3. I certainly can't call it at the moment. What a match. Brilliant entertainment in the last 16 in Birmingham between these two former Grand Slam champions.
Well, from here was close.
Such a fierce return.
Love 30.
Sometimes gritty holds, like Ostapenko produced in the previous game, can act as real momentum shifts. Are we seeing one here? We might be.
Love 40.
She won't have a better chance than this. 3 chances. That is absolutely superb. It's a break to love.
Ostapenko by 14-3.
Venus Williams stunned. Ostapenko outstanding. What a return game. She leads 4-3 and she has the break.
Wobble. Can you throw it away, please? Thank you.
Time.
Well, Ostapenko came through in 3 sets against Linda Noskova in her first round match. She's also beaten Paula Badosa and Daria Kasatkina across the distance in Rome as well, and Sorana Castella. Her record is outstanding across 3 sets in 2023. It whistles past a despairing Venus Williams. How on earth did Ostapenko get that back? It was a brilliant return from Venus Williams. Right on the baseline it landed. And Ostapenko somehow ended up winning the point. Williams has been threatening that in this return game. She hasn't returned badly at all. Another knockout blow on the Ostapenko forehand. And one game away from a place in the last 8. Just a reminder, though, this was the scoreline in the second set. Venus Williams was 3-5 down in that set. Will Lightning strike twice? Serving to stay in it. And it's a pretty good start.
15-11. Wait.
The depth on the return again from the second seed. Always makes it so difficult for your opponent when the length of your ground strokes is good. The forehand slice, enough to win the point. And what a critical point it was. Drilled home. Into the hitting zone.
Advantage.
Well, Venus Williams would have been mightily relieved to see that drift wide. Wave after wave of attack at the moment from Ostapenko. She's trying to get this done quickly. Once again,
Advantage.
another hefty blow from the Ostapenko forehand. And it brings up another match point. It's Ostapenko's evening in Birmingham. Venus Williams with a valiant attempt, but the second seed eventually gets the job done. A wonderful match between these two brilliant grass court players. A match lasting almost 2.5 hours, but it's the Latvian who moves into the quarterfinals in Birmingham for the 3rd time in her career. A breathtaking encounter ends victorious for Ostapenko, 6-3, 5-7, 6-3.